morning and welcome to Living Local 15. I'm your host, Jessica Williams. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's time to rise, shine, and be great. First up, the Better Business Bureau of Northern Indiana joins me to share about their upcoming Torch Awards. Now, this event is happening on October 30th, and it celebrates the excellence in local businesses and highlights the accreditation they received by operating with integrity and high standards. Then it's Wealth Wednesday with Foster Financial, and we're discussing the recent changes with your 401k. So you don't want to miss out on this conversation. Then later, go ahead and get your phones out because we are giving you epic discounts at epic prices. Are you ready? Let's get started.
Fashion, food, and fun. You're watching Living Local 15 with your host, Jessica Williams.
This segment sponsored by the Better Business Bureau. The Better Business Bureau, Northern Indiana's Torch Awards for Ethics, is an annual awards program which publicly recognizes organizations that have established practices to elevate their commitment to ethical operations. And joining me today to learn all about this upcoming event is Jan Diaz, the President and CEO of the Better Business Bureau. Hello, Jan.
Hi,
welcome.
Good morning. It's great to be here.
Good to have you. Well, first, congratulations on this new role that you have taken on this year.
Yes, as of January 1.
Yes.
That's right.
And so let's talk a bit about the Better Business Bureau.
Yes,
you know,
absolutely.
so many people are familiar with it, especially if they are entrepreneurs or if they have a business because they want that accreditation,
That's
right?
right, they do.
You guys
Or
have
they
that
should.
stamp of approval for businesses. So
Yes.
kind of give us a little overview of your organization.
Yes, absolutely. So our mission is to foster marketplace trust between businesses and consumers. And so what does that mean, right? So we basically hold businesses to a higher standard. A lot of things that they're doing naturally, that they're already doing, things like responding to consumers when they have an issue, being transparent, telling the truth, holding their consumer information in with confidentiality.
Right.
So these are things that a lot of businesses are already doing. We allow them to use our seal, which is synonymous with trust. So when a consumer sees our BBB seal, it's all over the place, and especially with an accredited business who is displaying the seal, it says to the consumer that this is a trusted business.
Right.
And so we have we have about 3,300 accredited businesses in Northern Indiana.
Oh, wow.
We cover 23 counties. And so our role and our goal is to really support the businesses, the entrepreneurs, the business leaders, the business owners with accreditation. We have a staff of 21 people. We are headquartered here in Fort Wayne.
Okay.
And we help businesses who call us on a daily basis. We handle over 1,000 complaints and reviews every month.
Wow.
We answer our phone. If someone leaves a message, we will call them back. I have a great team, and we all work very, very hard to serve the businesses, whether, especially the accredited businesses, to make sure that they are being portrayed in a way where consumers can find them and they can be seen.
Yeah, I love that. And with the Torch Awards,
Yes.
this is something that you all have been doing annually. And this is kind of that extra sauce, right? That little
That's
extra
right.
seasoning for those businesses that really pour into customer service. They pour into
That's
making
right.
sure that they are operating with high ethics
Exactly.
and integrity. So
Yes.
kind of tell us about the awards and some of the categories that are very major.
Yes, absolutely. So we've been doing this for 20 years. This is our 20th anniversary.
Yay!
So we're very excited about that, that we have been honoring businesses and recognizing them for integrity and charities and nonprofits and individuals for the last 20 years. So we get to celebrate this. We're asking for just the community to come and support the local businesses, support the business owners, support those businesses who have worked very, very hard. And we recognize them not just for the external things that they're doing, but for the internal things. What are they doing with their staff? How are they managing that business internally as well. So we definitely want to recognize them on October 30th at the Memorial Coliseum Event Center.
Yes.
From 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. We're going to be celebrating them. And so we have 3 categories. The first is Business of Integrity. So we have 5 finalists. And believe it or not, we actually had over 150 businesses, charities, nonprofits, and individuals who were nominated this year.
That's incredible.
So we had a lot of work to do.
Yes.
At least our judges did. And so the judges that we choose are very neutral. They can't be a board member. They can't be a staff member. And so the judges that we chose, they were the ones who went through those applications from those nominees and decided who the finalists were going to be and decided who the winners were going to be.
Yeah.
So in each category, as I said, the Business of Integrity, we have 5 finalists. We'll have 3 recipients of the Torch Award. The next category are nonprofits or charities, and so we have 5 of those, and we'll choose 3.
Okay.
And then the last category is the Individual of Integrity, and so we will. We have 2 finalists and we'll choose 1. Okay. And so the neat thing about the Individual of Integrity, so we've been doing this for 20 years, but several years ago, Jay Leonard of Preferred Auto was an accredited business with us for many years, and Jay passed away. And we have renamed our Individual of Integrity Torch Award to the Jay Leonard Individual of Integrity in honor of him. He was a former Torch Award winner. He ran his business well, and today his family is running his business. So the family will be there to present the Jay Leonard Individual Integrity Award. Yes.
That is exciting. I have gone to this awards over the years. And what I love is I kind of walk away learning new things about the heart and the culture of these businesses, right?
That's right.
So you see the name, but when you really see how the operators, how the owners are being recognized, you're like, wow, it's so much more to them than just a business.
That's right.
You know, get to hear their story.
Very, very much so. And it really is that opportunity for them to shine and to tell others who might not know about who they are and what they're doing and how they're supporting our community. And so I know our judges had a very difficult task because there were just so many folks who were nominated. But we're looking forward to announcing the not only the finalists but the recipients of the Torch Awards ceremony.
That's exciting. And so people can attend, right? The community can attend.
Yes, they can.
How do they go about getting tickets?
Yes, so the best way, if they go to bbb.org, they can find our events tab and go there and definitely register for the event. I believe that will be open until the week up to the event, so it takes place on the 30th. So probably if they can do that before the 23rd of this month, that would be great. But yes, we are really encouraging everyone to get involved and come and see if they've not come before. Check it out. We'll start at 5. We'll have a reception until about 5:45 with hors d'oeuvres and things like that. And then we'll meet in the main area and have an introduction, and then we'll start the award ceremony. But we'll allow folks to eat dinner as well for a little bit, and then we'll start the award ceremony.
Okay, awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming
You're
in and chatting with me.
Thank you.
And if you'd like more information about the Torch Awards, we'll have their website listed below so that you can get tickets. This is an amazing opportunity not only to experience businesses a little bit deeper in our community, but also network. So I would recommend everyone get tickets before they sell out. And I'll see you after the break. This segment sponsored by the Better Business Bureau.
Have an idea for the show? Want to find out how you can be a guest? Contact us at livinglocal15@wayne.com.
Enjoy fun in the sun on Living Local 15. Become a tourist in your own city. Visit your favorite spots and have some fun with me. From kayaking to rappelling off a building, I show you ways to have an adventure in Northeast Indiana every weekday morning at 9 on WANE 15. So join me, Jessica Williams, for Living Local 15.
Watch Living Local 15 with Jessica Williams weekdays at 9 on WANE 15 and catch past episodes on WANE.com.
This segment sponsored by Foster Financial. Welcome to Wealth Wednesday with Foster Financial, where we provide you with holistic financial advice and some really good information from Caleb Doan, their vice president. Hello there, Caleb.
Hi.
How's it going?
It's going well. How are you doing?
Good. Okay, so you have some new interesting information, and this applies to a lot of people, so listen up. This has to do with 401ks and the changes. So what's happening?
Yeah. So starting in 2026, there's a new rule for the 401k. So there's always been a certain amount that you could contribute to the 401k, but the government allowed those who are 50 and older to make what they called catch-up contributions to their 401k. So they increased the limit to the 401k that they could contribute, basically saying, hey, if you're close to retirement, we want to allow you to be able to put more into these tax-advantaged, retirement accounts. A lot of times people were contributing either pre-tax or Roth into that catch-up contribution kind of bucket inside their 401k. If you contribute pre-tax, you get a tax break right now, and then you have to pay taxes later. If you contribute Roth, you pay the taxes right now, but then it comes out tax-free later. Well, the government is starting to limit that a little bit, especially for high earners. And so they're saying if you made $145,000 or more in the previous year, your catch-up contributions have to be Roth. You're not allowed to do pre-tax anymore starting in 2026.
And so is that a good thing? Who does that benefit?
So it's removing an option that investors previously had. So I would say it's a negative thing.
Okay.
There are a lot of people, though, who are in that situation who we're telling to contribute Roth anyways into kind of that catch-up bucket in their 401k. So there's a lot of people that maybe it won't impact because they were either not doing catch-up contributions or they don't make $145,000. But there still are people in that situation where we were having them contribute pre-tax into the catch-up bucket in their 401k. They're going to have to change that if they're over that income limit now.
So you're saying, again, that the Roth is not pre-tax. You have to pay taxes on the Roth when you withdraw it?
No, you pay taxes on it now.
Okay. And what was the other option that they're removing?
The other one is pre-tax. And so that's basically you don't pay the taxes, so it's you paying taxes.
Oh, okay.
It goes in there.
Okay,
you get the tax break now. Basically, the government's doing this because they're saying, hey, we want the money right now.
Right.
Right? We want you to pay taxes now. We are in a deficit and everything. They want extra money coming in, so they're removing that pre-tax option for the catch-up contributions.
And it's that whole thing about you're paying taxes in the best tax bracket.
Right.
And a lot of people, if they're contributing to their 401k, they're in a higher tax bracket than they probably would be when they retire.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of folks that, if they're 50 and older, maybe they're getting closer to retirement. They're probably in their highest earning years of their entire life. And so there's a lot of those people that say, man, I want the tax break right now because I'm in, the 24% tax bracket. As soon as I retire, maybe I'll only be in the 12%. And so they want to contribute pre-tax. Unfortunately, that's going to be taken away, at least for the catch-up contributions.
Yeah.
For your regular 401k, this year it's $23,500 that you can contribute to the 401k. You can still choose either option, Roth or pre-tax within the plan. It's just that catch-up bucket. But still, it's kind of a planning tool that the government is removing. And it's part of the reason why people need a holistic financial plan to make a plan for all of this.
To understand, because basically the catch-up is still the same amount that people have that they can contribute each year. Right? It's not a bigger bank.
They're not changing the catch-up amount.
So the catch-up just means when you're doing it, like at the end of the year instead of
Oh, good.
Explain like the
good
catch-up
question.
part. Yeah.
Yeah, the catch-up is actually an extra limit that you get to contribute. Yeah. So if you're over 50 years old, you get $7,500 of extra contributions. If you're 60 to 63, you actually get what's called a super catch-up. You get a little bit more that you can contribute. But yeah, it's specifically that extra money that you get to put in, that higher limit that they're saying they're kind of taking away that option if you're a high earner.
Okay, gotcha. And so let's say that someone is 51. What would be their normal contribution limit?
Yeah, so the normal 401k would be $23,500, and then the catch-up would be an additional $7,500 this year. So total $31,000 that they could contribute. It would just be that $7,500 that's impacted by this new law that's going into effect. Anyone who's kind of in that catch-up phase of their retirement, so 50 and older, that's a really important time to start financial planning anyways. And so if you're somebody that this impacts, it can be a really good time to talk to a financial advisor and see, how we should change this. Are we going to max it out every single year? Are we going to do Roth for the entire thing? Are we going to try to do pre-tax for the regular contributions and then Roth just for the catch-up? There's a lot of different options that we have for folks, but usually it can start with getting a complimentary consultation where we can take a look at the financial plan and see what's best for them.
Yeah, and it's really important to talk to you too, because there are so many nuances that, to qualify for these things, you could think that, oh, well, this is going to affect me, but then wait, a caveat, you don't make $145,000.
Right.
Wait, a caveat, you're not 51 and a half in 3 days,
Right, exactly.
All those little specifics. So, but you all know all that. That's a lot to have to follow and to keep up with, to become experts and just being able to guide people along the way.
Right, yeah, there's a lot of nuances. I mean, there's always little caveats and the accounts that this doesn't impact. So we just want to make sure that people know about it. One thing, if somebody's in this situation, a lot of the 401k custodians, which would be like Vanguard, Fidelity, all the Empower, these companies, they haven't really come out and said how they're going to implement this. So we don't know whether they're just going to, if you're contributing pre-tax right now to the catch-up, are they just going to shut it off? Are they going to automatically switch it to Roth? We don't know yet, and they haven't said. So that would be certainly a thing to keep an eye on, or maybe even give that custodian a call to say, how is this going to impact me?
And you say it's rolling out in 2026. So there's enough time to come see you.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Thank you, Caleb.
Yeah, thank you.
And if you'd like more information about Foster Financial, we'll have their website and their phone number listed. As Caleb said, you can get a complimentary consultation. And I'll see you after the break. This segment sponsored by Foster Financial.
Follow us on social media at Living Local 15.
Do you want to know the best places to go to eat and drink around Northeast Indiana? Well, join me, Jessica Williams, for Living Local 15, weekdays at 9 a.m. as I take you inside of the best restaurants, new and old, explore their menu, and of course, mix up some cocktails. Where will I go next? Well, you'll have to watch and see, but I want to know, where do you recommend I go?
Keep up with Jessica Williams on Living Local 15, weekdays at 9.
Welcome to Epic Discounts by BestReviews.com. I'm Melissa Bergamini. Take out your phone and scan the QR code on your screen to get ready to save big. If you're ready to capture memories, stay fit, let your home clean itself, and plan for your future, then you're going to love this lineup. First up, the Canon EOS Rebel T7 DSLR camera 2-lens kit. Whether you're shooting family portraits or scenic landscapes, this bundle has everything that you need. The 18-55mm lens is perfect for everyday photos, while the 75-300mm telephoto lens brings you right into all the action. You get stunning clarity, rich color, and the quality Canon is known for, all in one easy-to-use camera. Now let's talk fitness and focus. Meet the Fitbit Charge 6 fitness tracker. This smart tracker keeps your heart rate accurate even when you're using gym equipment. It connects with your favorite Google apps for seamless navigation as well as notifications, and it comes with a 6-month premium membership so you can access guided workouts, mindfulness sessions, and advanced health metrics. 2 band sizes are included, also for a perfect fit. Next up, the iRobot Roomba 105 is about to make cleaning so effortless. This robot vacuum empties itself for up to 75 days, uses powerful suction to grab dirt and pet hair, and navigates with precision using LiDAR technology. It cleans in neat rows and handles both carpets and hardwood floors with ease, so you'll spend more time living and less time cleaning. Now let's talk about something even more important, your future. With inflation rising and interest rates uncertain, many Americans are looking for safer ways to protect their retirement savings. One option gaining attention, gold IRAs. Money.com has done the research for you, comparing the top gold IRA providers in the country. And getting started is simple. Open an account, move funds from your existing retirement account, and choose your metals stored in a secure IRS-approved vault. Visit money.com or scan the QR code now to see their top-rated gold IRA companies. Let's take one last look at today's products and services. Head to epicdiscounts.com or just scan the QR code and get ready to scan, shop, and save with Epic Discounts by Best Reviews.
Best Reviews is owned by our parent company, Nexstar. You can find more on the products and where to buy them on WANE.com.
Living Local 15, proudly driven by the Kelly Automotive Group.
Well, that's our show for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. And remember, you can always catch up on episodes and segments of Living Local 15 by going to WANE.com, downloading the WANE app, and also checking us out on YouTube. And I'll leave you with this. It's never too late to live your best life, so start living it today. And I look forward to seeing you here tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Content segments during today's Living Local 15 were paid for by these sponsors.